All right, good morning, everyone. It is April 16th. Welcome to At Home Phys Ed. I am Coach Waterbury. I thank you so much for joining me today. Today, like I said, first thing I want to get into, first thing I want to let you know is the equipment we're going to need for today. So today is a Phys Ed day. We're going to be learning some new skills. We're going to be using some equipment, some household items to be able to perform those skills. So what you will need some form of a flat item at home. So you could have anything like a Frisbee, you could have a magazine, you could have a clipboard. I know yesterday we had a suggestion. We had a suggestion about our person who commented just now, Nick, commented and said that you can use a dustpan for this. Dustpan works great. It's got a handle on it already and a nice flat surface. You could use a cereal box. If you're going to use a cereal box, though, what I would recommend, maybe use one that is empty and tape up the ends here, because if you're grabbing it and you're squeezing it, sometimes it can get a little flimsy and it can bend. So it won't work great if it's all bent up. So take this time, but what you will also need is just a sheet of computer paper. Okay, so take a minute or two, get a flat item, something that you'll be able to swing and hit a ball with. And you can get a piece of computer paper, notebook paper, it could be a paper towel, or it could be like a soft, light foam squishy ball. So take this moment right now, find those items, and then we'll get going. We're going to start with our warm-up today. So after you all get back, hopefully everyone's able to make it back in time. If not, pause the video, go back, and then you can watch from there. But we're going to be getting going with our warm-up first. I'm going to put all of our items to the side. Yet again, make sure you have a nice, open, big area so that we can perform all of our movements with no restrictions. You're not going to bump into anything, and everything's going to stay nice and safe. So let's get our music going. And there we go. And get our timer. I always feel like I'm taking so long doing this. All right. Everyone ready? So, since it's the end of the morning, we're going to start with good mornings. Those of you who have joined before know what good mornings are. So we're just going to be taking a slight bend to our knees. And we're going to be going down, keeping our back nice and straight. And you should feel a stretch in the back of your legs and in your lower back as well. So going down, feel that stretch. Down, feel that stretch. Feel it right in the back of your legs. Don't tip over. Feel your lower back. Down, stretch. Down, stretch. Good. All right. Next one, we got wide legs. Feet wide apart. Then we're going to go side, side. 3, 2, 1. Other side again. 3, 2, 1. Other side again. 3, 2, 1. This side. 3, 2, 1. This side again. 3, 2, 1. All right. Nice job, everybody. Perfect, perfect. Now, next one we've got back rolls. So we're going to be on our back. We're going to be rolling onto our back, kind of onto our shoulder area, then rolling back up onto our feet. This will help out by stretching those muscles in our back. If anyone's ever used kind of a foam roller before, it's the same kind of idea, but you're using the floor. Having a carpeted surface, something that's nice and soft, will feel better. So if you can find a nice soft carpeted surface, you take your knees, tuck them right in towards your chest, and we roll backwards and roll roll back forward onto our feet. Roll back onto our shoulders, roll up onto our feet. And we're just gonna do this about 10 times. Try to roll a little bit to the side of your spine. If we roll a little bit to the side where we have a little bit of muscle there on the side, it'll help to relax and stretch that muscle out. Feel a lot better. All right, take another couple minutes. Stretch out, roll around on the floor, be silly. This is the time of the day we can have a little bit of fun. All right. Just like normally in PE class, I know a lot of times, a lot of my students, it's their favorite part of the day. Now, gremlin toe walks. Gremlin toe walks, that's what we're going for. So gremlin toe walks, you're gonna be down on the floor, like a sneaky little gremlin. You're gonna have your hands out in front, and you're gonna be up on your toes. We're just doing tiny little steps. And we're walking around, and this is it. This is all you're doing. You can take steps to the side, tiny little steps. Some of my students have called these dinosaurs before because the little hands. We're taking little steps, little hands. But this is all you're doing, walking around, being a little silly this morning. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Good. And last one, we've got our Frankenstein. So Frankensteins, you have your hands out in front, and we're just gonna take a step and step. Now you can do this walking around your space, or you can take a step, reset, take another step, reset, and step, reset. All right, pause that. Now, ready? There you go. Kick, swing, 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 swing. We're gonna do 3 more. 2, 1, and good. All right, now, gonna pause that music. Smeagol's, that's pretty funny. Smeagol's a little character from Lord of the Rings. Definitely walks around like that. Okay, so I hope everybody had a chance to grab a flat item and a piece of paper or a foam ball, something that will work nice and easy. Now, we're gonna take this piece of paper, this nice, beautiful piece of paper, and we're gonna crinkle this up into a ball. You don't wanna crinkle it up super, super tight, but you want it to be just about the size, maybe a baseball or something, maybe a little bit smaller. But yet again, we're using things that we can have in the house. Not everybody's gonna have a soft foam ball or a yarn ball, something that we'd have in PE class. But a lot of people might have a Frisbee. They might have a clipboard. Most people, I'm sure, will have a magazine or some kind of box. Some you will use that will not break, that you have permission from your parents, guardians, that you can use, nothing breakable. Make sure that we are moving anything breakable outside of our playing area today. So I've got some things in the back there. I'm going to be very, very careful, but if you're at home and you don't feel confident that you're in a safe place, make sure you move those things before you play. Now, you're going to be taking our flat item. I'm going to use our Frisbee for today, and we're going to take our piece of paper. First challenge is just balance this on the Frisbee for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coach, what is super easy? How about we step it up a little bit? All right, balancing that ball on the Frisbee while balancing yourself. So you can take your foot, put it out in front, balance that ball. Take that foot, put it behind you, stretch out, balance that ball. Use your other hand, don't use just one hand, switch the other hand, balance that ball. It's a little bit crinklier now, so it's easy to control. Nice, good job. Now, what you're gonna be doing Next one, just to get used to it again, we can balance that ball yet again, place it right on top of our flat item, and we're going to be moving around. So I'm going to first challenge you. We're going to do some side steps. We're going to move backwards. We're going to go side again, and forwards, backwards again, forwards, no, backwards, and side, and forwards, and backwards. Come on, keep up with me. And side, and this side, and backwards, and side, and forwards. Good. All right. Super easy, super easy. Now, next one. Going. Drop, hit, catch. Nice and simple. But what makes it tough is all these little uneven parts here on this ball is it's not going to fly perfectly straight each time. If you've got a foam ball, it might fly a little bit better for you. But each time you hit it, it's going to go maybe where you want it to. We're going to drop, hit, try to catch with the other hand. Use the other hand. Switch hands. Drop, hit, catch. Drop, hit, catch. Make sure we have that frisbee down and out in front of us. We're going to drop that ball straight down, hit, catch. And we're going to go up, frisbee out, and catch. All right, next one. Trying to keep that ball going, trying to get as many hits in a row as you can. So take that frisbee out in front of you, drop that ball, or you could start with that ball on top of the frisbee. Whatever you want to do, that works just fine with me. Let's just have some fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many did you get? If you're watching live, comment how many in a row can you get. I want to hear. You can keep trying. You can go all the way to the end of the episode, end of this day's class. I want to hear what your best record was. How many hits in a row can you get? Comment, let me know. Now, next one, we're going to be switching hands. So I want you to try to toss or hit, switch hands. This one's super tricky. You gotta be really quick with your hands. Let's see. Nick, 21. Nice job. That's awesome. So switch, hit, switch those hands. This is super tricky, but great for our hitting skills, great for our hand-eye coordination. Just having a little bit of fun. Now, last one we're going to be doing, last challenge is going to be the swivel hit. So you're going to hit, turn that item over, hit it with the back side, turn it over, hit it again with this side. So you're going to be in your nice open space. You're going to hit, turn it over, hit, 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 hit. Awesome. And just having some fun with that. And of course, if you're getting too far, if you're getting close to your living room or your dining room or some other room in the house, be super careful. Don't bump into anything. Don't get yourself hurt. Don't break anything or hurt anybody else. We want to make sure that everybody's staying nice and safe and we're having some fun. Now, if you have a family member with you, if you've got mom, dad, if you've got a brother, sister, whoever might be in the home, and if they're watching with you, get them up right now. I hope that there's an extra flat item around that they can use, because I'm going to be teaching you a game that you can play. If there's nobody around to play with right now, then you can just listen. You can try to play along a little bit on your own, kind of pretend that you're playing against an invisible partner, and then you can teach it to somebody else later on, or you can bring up this video again, and then you can learn it there. But we're going to be learning a game. What you're going to be doing, you're going to take a cord, something along those lines, a broomstick maybe. You're going to place it down in the middle of the floor and have a line on the floor. Now, at that line, what you're going to do, one person's going to set up on one side, and they're going to serve and hit that ball over to the other side. The other person is going to try and hit that ball before it hits the ground and hit it back to their partner. And they're going to try to keep that. How do you score points? You score points if your partner, the person you're playing against, is not able to hit it back to you across that line. So if I'm playing and I serve it across, my partner hits it back to me, and I hit it, and it hits in front. It hit on my side of this line, then that would be a point for the person I'm playing against. But the ball has to be playable. That's a key thing. You cannot just hit this ball willy-nilly wherever that you want to hit it and say it's really hard to keep a volley going. So I would say only underhand hits in this game. Now, we're going to get going into our workout for today. We're only going to be doing 5 exercises, then a little break, and then another 5 exercises. The break today is only going to be 30. No, we're still going to do a minute. But we're only going to do 5 exercises because we spent almost 20 minutes with our game and our warm-up. All right, everybody ready? So I'm going to get back to our workout. Everybody ready to start moving? All right, back to our workout. Clear out your space. You can keep that Frisbee or that flat item. We're going to use it for some of our first activities. All right. Now, we're going to do a plank, and we're going to balance this ball on our flat object. Ready? And go. And we're going to balance. Try to balance that ball right on there. You try to hold it out. Bring it down, switch hands. Hold it out. Bring it down, switch hands. Hold it out. Bring it down, switch hands. Hold it out. Mine's really tippy right now. Hold it out. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everybody. I'm going to skip here so we can get into our workouts. And next one we're going to be doing, we're going to go air squat while tossing and hitting. So we're going to squat down, and we're going to drop, toss, and we're going to drop, or you can toss it up in the air, squat down, hit that ball, try to catch it. Have some fun with this today. Today's a silly day. Not too much focus on the workout, but still getting some exercise in, having some fun. Ready? And toss, squat, hit, catch, toss, squat, hit, catch, toss, squat, hit, catch, toss, squat, hit, catch, toss, whoop, toss, squat, hit, catch, toss, squat, hit, catch, toss, squat, hit, catch, toss, squat, hit, catch. That was a lot more fun than I anticipated. Hope you enjoyed that one too. All right, jogging in place while balancing. So, Nick, I'm not sure if you heard me. It looked like my viewers went down to 0 when I answered your comment, but I would suggest no spiking during rally ball. All right, so we're going to jog in place, and we're going to balance that ball. So it's going to be jogging, balancing. You can try to switch hands, and the faster you go, the harder it's going to be to balance that ball. I'm going to try to hold it right in front of the TV screen so you can see my ball's doing some moving. Jogging in place. Get those knees up. Oh no! I dropped my ball. All right, keep it up, everybody. Nice job. Nice job. Oh no! Pick it back up. That's all right. We're not perfect at it, but we're getting better. Always going to get better. Always keep trying. Any game that you're doing, any skill that you're doing, any class, whether it's PE, whether it's math class, English, you can always get better. Don't look at things as something that's so difficult and hard to do. Think of it as a new challenge and something that you are excited to get out there and overcome. So always keep that in mind. Think of it as a new challenge, something that you're going to beat. All right, next one. We've got flutter kicks. We put these to the side, bring it down on our back, legs straight out, and we're kicking just like we're in a pool. Chop, 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 chop. You want an extra challenge? Hands up in the air or hands out to the side. And small kicks, little kicks. I'm not doing big giant kicks, doing little tiny kicks. Point those toes, get those hands together. And 3, 2, 1. Yes! All right. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4. We got one more. We've got the monster walk. If you've done this before with me, awesome. I'm gonna angle down our camera a little bit here. Sorry about that, everybody. But monster walk. Can be sitting down in our squat position, and you can move around side to side. They only go side to side. You can balance, or you can try to keep as many hits as you can going. But the tough part about this is you gotta keep it really close to you, because if you get that ball get really far away, then you can't move too fast as a monster, and it might get away from you, just like that. It's hard to move quickly when you're down in a monster walk, so you gotta keep it close to your body. You gotta keep it close. Nice job. All right, how about a 45-second rest? We only did 5 exercises. We're used to 10. It's super easy. If you've been doing this with me for the last couple weeks, we should be in great shape by now. You should be able to do these no problem. So I'm gonna do this 45 seconds rest, not the whole minute, because we only did 5 exercises. But these exercises, they're all fun. So I hope you're enjoying, hope you're having a good time with these. All right, we'll be starting with our plank and balancing again. Last time we did the plank on our elbows, we're gonna be up on our hands this time. All right, we got 5 seconds. All right, ready? Keep that ball in that frisbee. And we're up. And we're gonna balance again on the wrong side. Oh, try to catch it. Up, high plank, balance. You can put it down on the floor. Switch to the other hand, up. If you can see what I'm doing, hopefully you can see this. But keeping my back, my body nice and straight. Holding it out in front, switch. And 3. Uh-oh. And hold up, and 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. Now, next one, we've got our air squat, toss, and hit. We got 10 seconds. If you want to take an extra 5 seconds, I went a little bit long on that last exercise. So if you keep going with me, you can take another 5 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. Toss, squat, hit, catch. Toss, squat, hit, catch. Toss, squat, catch. You gotta be quick on them sometimes. Toss, squat, hit, catch. Toss, squat, hit, catch. Bravo. Toss, squat, hit, catch. Try to catch. Toss, squat, hit, catch. Toss, squat, hit, catch, and done. Relax. All right, nice job, everybody. Next one, we got jogging in place, balancing that ball. If you want to, you can take tiny little hits while you're jogging in place. It might be really hard, or it might be really fun. Your choice. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna give it a try. You give it a try if you want to. We got 5 seconds, okay? Now 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Come on, little hits, jogging in place. Uh-oh. You got away from me. Go again. Keep going. I just cannot control it right now. Oh, the cat did not like that. Little hits. And keep it up. Done. All right, after jogging in place, we got our flutter kicks again. Back arms with our backs. Small kicks with our legs. All right. Stretch my back. Everybody ready? We got about 5 seconds. Relax. Onto our backs. You can tuck your hands underneath your body if you want to. And small kicks. Get those shoulders up off the ground if you want an extra challenge. If you want an extra challenge, you can go down, up, and do crunches while doing these. That's a great workout. It's great for our stomach muscles. Keep it up, everybody. Nice job. 2, 1. All right. Great job. And before we go, we're going to be doing a quick cool down. We'll do 3 easy exercises or stretches to get ourselves ready for the rest of our day and make sure we're nice and loose. All right, last one. We've got our monster walks with either a bounce or small hits. So I'm going to crinkle this up a little bit more. Make it a little bit smaller, a little bit harder to control. And I'm doing monster walks and I'm doing small hits. Moving around. If you're not able to move around while doing these small hits, you can stay right in one space and just do small hits down here at a low level. You're still getting a great workout. This is almost like doing a wall sit the whole time. 3, 2, 1. All right. Nice job, everybody. We can put these away. Turn down our music a little bit. And we're going to get into our cool down. A few stretches. Get ourselves relaxed. Back ready to go into the rest of our schoolwork for today, the rest of our work for our jobs for the rest of the day, or just whatever you happen to be doing. I'm glad you joined. So let's get going. We are going to be going and just doing some soccer player stretches. So we're going quad stretch with our soccer player stretch, walking across the field, pull, step, pull, step, pull, turn, step, pull, step, pull, step, pull, step, pull. And nice job. All right, we've got our Spider-Man stretches. These are personally my favorite, if you can't tell. I do these a lot. I like to run a lot, so stretching out my legs is always something that I enjoy doing. Help me make my legs feel better. But stretching off to the side, keep them nice and straight. Remember, these should get a nice stretch. There shouldn't be any pain in this. And holding on to that building just like Spider-Man. All right, next one. Over this side. And leaning. Good. Hold that stretch. We're going to go another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And we're going to go into the center. And we're going to go down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. And last one. We're going to be doing a very easy toe touch. Just going down, touching our toes, holding for about 10 seconds, standing back up, and then again. Okay? So you're going to go. My right leg is going to go over. You can go left leg, doesn't matter. One leg over the other, keep it nice and straight. Down low, down, try to touch your toes. You can see from the side, down, touch your toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to switch. Other foot over. So I'm going this foot over this time. And I'm going down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Nice job, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed playing around with our makeshift PE equipment. If you got, like I said, magazines, frisbees, clipboards, whatever you have, cereal box. You could even use a DVD box if you got one of those around. You use that as a small paddle. Anything that you've got around the house, make it into some fun PE equipment. Rally ball has to stay in the air, one hit each person. It has to be agreed that it's able to be hit back. No spiking unless you both agree upon it. I would just say no spiking at all, because it's much more fun to go back and forth and more challenging to be able to beat someone with an underhand hit. And then if it lands on the other person's side and they can't hit it back to you, and you both agree that it was able to be hit, then that is a point for the person that hit it onto their side last. Okay, everybody. Thank you for joining. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow on Friday, and we are going to have some great fun doing a little bit of a workout tomorrow, getting our fitness back up. We did a small workout today. Be safe, have fun, wash your hands, drink water. Bye, everybody.